Welcome to storied Beaver Stadium in State College, Pennsylvania. Week 6 of the college football season, and our EA Sports college football coverage continues with what ought to be a great one. It's the USC Trojans and the Penn State Nittany Lions. Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer here in the booth. Holly Rowe is down on the sidelines, and we check in with her right now.
Guys, I caught up with Coach Lincoln Riley before the game. He knew all along that this new landscape in college football would be a challenge. That's why in the Big Ten, they were preparing all along for these West Coast teams to have to travel a long way. They've been putting some sports science research together to make sure their players have all of the information they need to perform at their best. We'll see if they can bring that to the field here today. Back to you.
Thanks, Holly. Looking forward to see how this one goes. The Nittany Lions ready to kick it away first. It bounds through the back of the end zone. It'll be a touchback. You think the fans are ready for this one? The booth's shaking underneath us, guys. The run inside. It's Jordan. Defense in the right spot. They stop him after a gain of 2 to the 28. They've generated some momentum with excellent performances in Big Ten play, and you can see them growing game by game.
And that's a big deal, too, in the new-look Big Ten Conference. Back in the day when there were divisions, you know, it was a toss-up every year who was going to win the Big Ten West. That was the easier division. But now, it's just who are the best two teams out of all these teams, all these quality teams. So it's impressive that this team, David, has put themselves in position to play for the championship.
You ain't lying, especially in this conference. Let's be honest, the Big Ten and the...
Oh, it's a fumble. Recovered by the defense, and he's off.
And that's a huge play by the defense. Great job and great effort getting to the ball carrier and swatting at the football, knocking it out, and then following up for a massive fumble recovery.
Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Hansen. Oh, he's got some space.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on first down and set up a short yardage on second down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on second down.
To the air, it's Beck. And that's not the way they drew it up. It's incomplete. Third and short here from the 35. Might take a shot here if this is 4-down territory. They'll run play action. Got his man on the right. He stopped short of the sticks. They're still in field goal range if they choose to kick it here. They were banking on the yards after the catch, but that went into the negative column.
And I'm banking on the ball coming out quick. When I'm a defense and understanding third and short, understand they're going to throw the ball really quickly, try to make a play. The defense knew it, broke on the football, made a nice tackle to force a fourth down.
They'll send the back in motion. On fourth down, looking to pass. The throw. Big man has it. It's a first down and more. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on fourth down, and they keep the drive alive. And the Nittany Lions come to the line with a new set of downs. Quarterback making checks. Handoff for Peoples. Powers through the defender. They pull him down after a 4-yard gain down to the 24. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Looking to fire. Here comes the heat. He's sacked. This defense all over him.
And they get to the quarterback and get the sack. That's a big emphasis for this defense. They saw a week ago, this offense gave up 3 sacks. They need to get to him early and often and create some indecision. Nice job getting a sack early in this football game.
Looking to pass. It's Beck. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. And they decide to trot out the kicker. And he'll have to find the line and generate some power, a 46-yarder from the left. Tried to give it enough body English, but he missed it. And guys, after the miss, no change in the score.
And sometimes I just feel like 4th down, man, just go for it every time. Like, the field goal miss-make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
Stopped after a pickup of 4. Good run to get it out to the 34.
Well, when we're talking USC offense, it all starts with Mayav at quarterback. We get that. But, David, we also know they've got to have balance. One thing Lincoln Riley has always done, no matter where he's been coaching offense, is making sure that they can run the football as well. The Trojans always recruit well at that position. They do well through the portal. That's not going to be any different this season. They've got to be able to toe it.
It's never any different, and they will always commit to it. And I think the quarterbacks usually get the acclaim and the fame, but the running backs, man, they're always going to find those guys. Even as a young guy, King had to step in with several injuries a year ago to tote the mail. They're going to run it. They're going to commit to it. It's a huge part of Lincoln Riley's offense and the reason that they're successful.
From the 44-yard line, the offense snaps it on 1st down. Wants to throw it again. Fires left. That's caught. It's Bowman. Turning it on. Touchdown, Southern Cal. Made the grab and took it on in for the score.
You know, oftentimes in college football, the best offenses are the ones that can create explosive plays, just like you saw right there. They're top 10 in the nation in points per game because they don't have to drive the field. They've got dudes scattered all over this offense that can take it the distance on any given play.
And right down the middle. And there will be no return on this one as the ball bounds into the end zone. The Nittany Lions will get things going as their offense heads out to the field. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. The Nittany Lions with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Trying play action. He's going to take off. He slides down, and he's got enough to convert the 2nd and short.
Most offensive coordinators want to be really aggressive on 2nd and short. And I love the quarterback here. He drops back the pass thinking being aggressive. Nothing available. Scramble. Give me an easy 1st down.
Here comes the offense on 1st down. To throw, it's Beck. Fires to the wideout. He's picked off, and he's thrown a dozen of them. And they'll get him down after a solid return.
Some defensive players just have a knack. I've played with guys throughout the course of my career that you can't coach it. It's not speed, it's not strength. It's literally, I know when to break on the football, how to go get it, and how to pull it in. It's just a knack.
On the move, he fires. Soft spot in the middle. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Down to the 12-yard line, it's 1st down. Wants to go right back downfield. Rolling to the right, trying to make something happen. And he'll just get rid of that one.
Like the job by the defense there in coverage. They took every option away from the quarterback. He was outside of the pocket, nowhere to go with it, so they forced the incompletion throw.
Second down, they'll go to the air. And it's incomplete as he was trying to finish the drive with a score.
And how loud is it in this building? This is crazy. These fans are going absolutely nuts. And I used to love when the fans got involved, and I'm on defense, because it messes with the snap count. It messes with the communication, and it can really rattle an offense.
They're working that left side. Excellent pursuit by this defense as he barely gets back to the line of scrimmage. Now on fourth down, they'll settle for a field goal try. This crowd trying to do its part to get inside the kicker's head. Nestled just inside that right upright. And they'll push that lead out a little further.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
Coming out with it, it's Wallace. Dynamic on kick returns, and that one puts his offense in business. Let's see if they can put together a drive starting from their own 28. Running inside, it's Hansen. And he make the stop after a gain of 3 to the 31.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
The play action fake. He'll pull it down. Slides past the sticks, and he converts on second and long. Great awareness on the scramble. They'll have to hustle if they want to get off another snap before the end of the period. They'll run out of the gun, James Peoples. There he goes. What a play by this offense. Finally out of bounds, and a perfect way to wrap up the first quarter. Now to see if they can answer this early blitz here in the second quarter. So after the break, they'll go back to work. Might be calling a hot route. Dropping back, it's Beck. Oh, they're after him. Gets away to his left. Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30.
And man, that is a huge play for the defense because they had to stop the bleeding. On the very last play, they gave up an explosive one, and all of a sudden it feels like the defense is on their heels. But what a great job in an individual effort, winning up front, getting around the block, and getting to the quarterback, creating a negative play.
So an example of a tight end doing a little unheralded work to set up a much better third down situation.
And I like the QB here, Reese. I like the decision where I understand, let's get this football out, let's get some positive yards, and then get to third down, and we can still have a better situation now because we got rid of the football and took the yards that were there.
Throws for the tight end. Big guy smells it.
And we always go back and we look like, what was the play of the game? Those moments that were so big, that was huge for this offense, man. Already trailing in the football game, third down and long situation to get that conversion and now get first and goal. A chance to cut into this lead. Really nice, big, opportunistic, timely play for this offense.
Going for 6. Touchdown, Nittany Lions. Makes the grab right along the back of the end zone.
What a fantastic route that time. If you're going to be able to throw the ball down in this area of the field where the windows close so quickly, you have got to be precise with the route running, and that's what happened right there. That's an easy connection between the QB and his target for the score.
Let's see what he can get done from inside his own 15. And he's able to pick his way through the traffic nicely for a good return on that one before he's brought down. Here comes the Trojan offense ready to go on the attack. Here to settle for the chip shot field goal last time, Jesse. They'd love for... Breaks into the open. He's at the 10. Touchdown, USC. He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch him.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They are going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
Fielded in the end zone, it's Wallace. He's chased out of bounds inside the 15. They'll mark him out at his own 14-yard line. Not much on that kick return. Now this offense is back on the field. Looking for space. It's Hansen. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Offense changing the play. To the air, it's Beck. Under fire. Gets away, still looking. Still on his feet at the 25. He'll step out of bounds just short of the 25-yard line, and this offense has an explosive play early in the drive.
Man, that used to just drive me nuts. I couldn't stand that. The quarterback drops back to pass, scrambles around. You got me chasing you all over the field, getting close to the sideline. Stay in bounds. Please stay in bounds. Let me get a little bit of a reward for all my running so I can just put some kind of hit on you. Nope. Steps out of bounds.
To the air on first down. Snagged out of the air. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
They got 3 on the last pass. Here comes 2nd and 7. Back to pass. Under fire. And they can't hook up. Going for the big play on 2nd down. Now it's 3rd down.
Well, you see them there taking the shot. I think the thought process is look, we've had so much success early in this game running the football. Let's see if we can now take advantage of the defense throwing the ball over their heads. They're going to be expecting run. Safeties and linebackers are all going to be playing downhill trying to stop that. If we get the one-on-one opportunities to the outside, we have got to take shots. That one fell incomplete, but they should keep trying this as the game goes.
Lofts one high and deep. And the ball is caught. He's inside the 35. He just brought some serious energy, making that huge play and getting it all the way down to the 23-yard line.
That is a big-time completion for the offense. You have to give all the credit to the offensive line because he had all day to sit back there in the pocket, find an open man downfield. That was just way too easy for the offense. The defense, no pass rush whatsoever. And the result is a big explosive play for the O.
Dropping back, it's Beck. He's got the tight end. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion.
Really nice job responding by the offense here. They watched the opponent go down the field and score a touchdown on that last drive. And you can see the quarterback there in the commercial break. He's telling his guys, let's go. We're going to go get this one. Everybody lock in. And that's what you're seeing on this drive. Doing a really, really nice job. They look confident. They're trying to score a touchdown themselves.
Setting up the screen. That completion will take it close to the 5-yard line. They'll mark it at the 6.
Great awareness that time by the safety. He's obviously spent a lot of time in the film room. The D-line was upfield. It looked like that one might be a big gainer on the running back screen, but did you see how fast the safety came screaming down? He saw that thing coming from a mile away, and he's able to make a big-time stop.
Whistle blows, we are at the 2-minute timeout, and man, oh man, could these guys use a score to cut into this lead. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. The run inside. It's Hansen. And again finds nowhere to run. Maybe got it back to the line of scrimmage this time.
Man, not much wiggle room for the ball carrier there.
I'm not really sure what they can do to try to create some space.
I know. Block better. How about the offensive lineman push some guy backwards and make some holes?
And he's run out of bounds just short of the goal line, and they keep him out of the end zone for the moment.
And it's not sexy, and it's not these long plays all the time. But this QB does such a good job of picking up 4 to 5 and making it where you're always ahead of the sticks and just letting you know, we'll run him. We'll take advantage of this guy's speed, and we're going to make you defend him throughout this football game.
They've already converted a 4th down in this game. They'll try to make it 2 for 2. Making side adjustments here.
Return. Q. Go.
On 4th down, they'll throw for it. Hit as he throws. That ball never had a chance, and they'll turn it over on downs.
Well, great defense on that one. They were ready for pass, and they forced the incompletion. They're coming off the field. That's a big win for this defense.
Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Give him a pickup of 2, now 2nd and 8.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
The roar of the crowd trying to fuel this defense to keep them pinned in their own end. Tried to get them a little breathing room, and they're still suffocating in their own end.
That back had nowhere to go. Defensive line ate up the blocks. How about the linebackers swarming in, coming in and making a great play on the ball carrier?
It'll be 3rd and long. Throws to the wideout. He's open on the right.
And this offense has really showed me something today, man. They've already put some drives together and made some explosive plays, and now just executing on 3rd down. They've shown you a little bit of everything, and this offense is looking like it's the real deal.
And he will wisely throw it to the kid playing the tuba.
And that goes down as an incompletion, but that's a smart play. And the QB coach and the OC will be very happy with the decision of the quarterback. He got outside the pocket. He obviously was he's outside the tackle boxes. He knew he could throw it away as long as he got it past the line of scrimmage. Nothing there, nothing open. Live to fight another down.
Throws to the tight end. Got a man. It's Bowman. He stopped at the 40, but it'll be a 1st down here late in the half. And the Trojans racing to the line in the hurry-up.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be, because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
That pressure got to him, and he just had to chuck it out of bounds. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Looking to throw, it's Mayava. Unloads it left. Wide open downfield. What a play to get it inside the red zone, and they are set up at the 17. The Trojans use their 1st timeout. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. Moving out of the pocket. And with not much doing downfield, he found his parents open in the stands and threw it to him. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Lets it fly. Touchdown, Trojans. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. No midseason doldrums for these guys as they push out the lead in Week 6. And with the extra point, they now have a 3-possession lead at 17. Oh, look at Mr. Hands taking the squibber inside the 30. Nice return there, and he'll be dragged down at the 34. Offense has enough time to get off a play before we head to the half.
14-24 plus. 14-24 plus. Down. Ready. Ready. Go, go.
Wants to throw on first down. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. The pass is incomplete, and there are 2 ticks remaining on the clock.
Well, the offense is doing their best to try and at least get into field goal range here at the end of the first half. So they take a vertical shot down the field, but give the defense credit. Lots of eyes back there on the quarterback. They're able to break on the ball and make sure that throw falls incomplete.
Going back to the well, another deep ball. Incomplete. He took a shot on the final play of the quarter and couldn't quite find his man. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Guys, let's get it started here. Week 6 on what's already been a revealing day here on the EA Sports College Football Update Show. Let's begin with a look at Virginia taking on the Syracuse Orange.
They'll be stopped just short of the 25-yard line. They'll mark it at the 24, and good work by the coverage unit. Penn State's offense comes onto the field ready to start the drive. They come into this third quarter with a lot of work they need to get done.
Yeah, and it starts with this possession.
He's going to let one fly down the middle. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in.
And I thought the game plan has been so good by this defense, man. They know exactly who his go-to guy is out wide, and they're doing a great job of mixing up coverage, taking that away. Listen, this QB doesn't have to go to, and that's why I think you look next. Who's your next best playmaker that can make something happen for you? Maybe go find him, because they're locked in on that star out wide.
And this offense just can't afford not to get the first down here. Already trailing big, and the clock is not their friend. Quarterback making adjustments. Back to throw, it's Beck. Here's the pressure. Breaks loose. Tried to scramble his way free, but that defense does a great job, and there's no gain on the play.
And sometimes these...
Wait just a second. They're leaving the offense on the field. They're going to go for it in this situation. On fourth down, they'll pass for it. Looking to the big tight end. Big tight end makes the grab. It's a first down. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on fourth down, and they keep the drive alive. The Nittany Lions will snap it on 1st and 10. Off the play fake. Oh, he's ready to take a shot. And he'll pull it in inside the 20. What a play there, and he rips off a big one all the way to the 16-yard line. The Nittany Lions come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. Oh, there's a loose football on the bad pitch. Oh, the offense fortunate to fall on that one, and they'll live to fight another play. The Nittany Lions now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. To the air on second down. And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again.
Man, this defensive end is a monster. I mean, you've seen his athleticism and his speed and his bend and his flexibility. He now has 2 sacks, and there's still a lot of football to play.
And whatever they did on first and second down, don't do that anymore. Third and very long coming up. Dropping back, it's Beck. Shoots it to the left. Makes the grab. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a first down.
I really like this offense staying aggressive. They were in field goal range, but nice job on third down. Forget that. Let's go get the first down. Let's throw the football. Nice read, nice catch. Now set up with a first and goal situation.
Got it. And he'll be run out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage. Not a very productive play there. After getting nothing done on first down, second and goal from the 6. Motion from the wide out. Second down, they'll go to the air. Escapes the pressure going right. Hit as he throws. It falls incomplete. He was trying to find his man for 6. If this defense can come up with a stop here, they will take a giant step toward winning this game. He wants to change this route.
Booster, booster! Box! Still go!
On third and goal, they'll throw it. Looking for the score. Ball into the end zone, and it's intercepted. Down in the end zone. The big play there, and the defense gets the stop. And guys, USC has the ball back and sending the offense onto the field. So after that turnover, they can add to this already sizable lead with their first drive of this second half. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up second and 10. Boy, there wasn't much room to wiggle for that running back there.
None at all. Great job by the defense getting in the backfield quickly, closing up all the holes, nowhere to lead.
They got nothing on the last play. It's second and 10. Back to pass, it's Mayava. Unloads to the wideout. He's got an open man. Flying down the right side. Inside the 10. Touchdown Trojans. And the pummeling has started.
And this offense picks up right where it left off. Scoring points, creating a big play. First drive of the second half, no problem. Don't worry about halftime adjustments. Just keep doing what you've been doing.
And he made the extra point without problem. He'll bring it out. It's Wallace. They drag him down at the 22. He gambled for the big return out of the end zone and came up a little short. The Nittany Lions going back to work on offense now. They face a pretty tall mountain here, Jesse, down 24, but if they're going to climb it, this is a good time to start.
Sense of urgency's got to be big right here. You just get the feeling at this point of the game, David, they've got to score on this drive. Obviously, their defense needs to get stops, but at this point, offensively, they've got to execute much better.
They got to be super aggressive. Down 24, you're going to need 3 touchdowns, 3 two-point conversions, everything to kind of go your way. So fast and throwing the football.
Might be changing the route.
Hydro. Where did he go?
Right back to the air on second and 10. Time to take a shot. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it.
And, man, this home crowd has grown frustrated with what they've seen from this offense. I mean, they just haven't put drives together. They haven't been explosive. And another incompletion, and the clock is ticking. It's running down. They've got to find a way to create some big plays.
He'll take the deep shot. And they wanted it all on third down, but now dealing with fourth down.
Well, you can see the mindset of this offense changing quickly. We're in the third quarter. They're down on the scoreboard. They've got to get aggressive, and they've got to throw the ball if they want a chance to win this game. But the defense knows it. It's going to be really hard for this quarterback now. The windows are going to be small like it was that time throwing the incompletion.
Guys, look at this. I'm surprised they're going to gamble and go for it here on 4th down. Motion from the wide receiver. Or maybe a double pass. And they can't connect. A costly turnover on downs.
Well, at this point of the game, in the second half, down 3 possessions, you're not punting anymore, right? Every 4th down you're going to be going for, regardless of where you are on the field. The problem is, defense knows it too, so they're going to play call accordingly. That time, they had a better play call on. They execute. It's just been that kind of day for this offense.
Trying to make magic on the scramble. And he'll skip his way out of bounds after a short gain, making sure he doesn't take any unnecessary punishment. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Looking to throw, it's Mayava. Pressure coming. And the throw down the gut falls to the grass. Here they come, facing 3rd and long from the 20. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the grab. Headed to the end zone. Gets out of bounds after the big play, and they'll be set up in business with a 1st and goal.
He's been a matchup problem all season long. Defenses just don't know how to solve the puzzle. And with that last catch, over 500 yards receiving now on the year for him.
Makes the grab on the left. Touchdown, Southern Cal! A great catch and run for 6. That's his 3rd score of the game, and he's up to double figures with 10 on the season. And with that latest touchdown, he's looking to etch his name alongside the Trojan Immortals at quarterback.
Yeah, and there's so many stars that have played quarterback at USC that when they get the ball and they do their damage, guess what? They win big-time trophies. And this guy, you have days like this, week in and week out, you will be recognized as the best player in college football.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. He'll get rid of it. Gets the ball right to the 50-yard line, and that'll be enough for a 1st down.
That's a huge throw for the offense, but they're down by a ton. They're going to need a lot more of that, and it's not going to be easy considering the defense knows they're probably going to be throwing the ball every play here in the second half moving forward.
And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. Oh, and they get the ball back, but that's just going to make it much tougher on this drive.
Well, ball security doesn't just apply to running backs and receivers. QB's got to keep 2 hands on the ball as well. And they're very lucky after that fumble that the offense jumped on.
You want to talk about hearts and throats when that ball was on the ground? The offense recovered its own fumble. Going over the top. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on.
And I like the direction and what this offense was doing right there. You need to go to a guy that can make you a play, and he's already shown it. He's the only one that's made a play. He's been in the end zone today. You need more big plays from this offense. It's been kind of slow. Get back to this guy.
Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. Hold on a minute. The offense still out there going for it in their own territory. Off play action. He'll loft one deep down the left side. And that is interception number 3 on the day. Looking for more room. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but